Hello Leo, it's Julia here with a reading for you today. I hope that you're all well. I hope that everybody's happy and doing well. It's a very, very cold day in the UK here today. It's a miserable day. We've had such lovely weather recently. The sun's been shining, it's been really warm, and today I think it's about 12 degrees. So, and it's been raining. So I've put on my cheeriest jumper, my cheeriest, brightest jumper to do this video for you today, Leo. So what we're going to do is, this is just going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody, but I hope that if your sun, moon or rising sign in Leo, that you might find some inspiration here. Cross watchers are welcome also, but please bear in mind that the energy that I'm talking about might be reversed for you. That is possible. So please do check out my other playlists. I've got lots of other videos. I've just uploaded today a couple of Learn Tarot videos where I look quite in depth at some of the major arcana. I've got lots of pick a card readings as well, which I love doing actually. But today this is just going to be a general reading for you, and I'm going to draw one of these astrology cards to start us off, which I will read from the book from, because I've been reading this book, the guidebook that goes with these cards, and I love it. There's some of the information in there is just so valuable. So then I'm going to draw some tarot cards. I've got 2 decks here. And then I shall finish off the reading with another oracle card, and that will just be kind of messages from the universe or advice from the universe to finish off with. So without further ado, I think I'm going to try and shuffle these this way. These are huge cards and they're really quite bendy, and they don't, while I love them, they just do not shuffle well. So I shall try and shuffle this way, but as I'm sure many of you are aware, I'm not the best at shuffling. It's not one of my skills. So Spirit, please, and the universe, please, if we could have a card for Leo, something that will provide clarity or inspiration for self-reflection. Thank you. Okay, so we've got a house card. In this deck there are planet cards and house cards, I think. So we've got the 3rd house. And this is why I'm reading the guidebook, because although I know a fair bit about star signs and the planets, I don't know a great deal about the houses. I'm still learning a lot of astrology. So the 3rd house is your potential to learn something and your local neighbourhood. That's interesting, isn't it? Your ability to learn something. So what are you trying to learn at this time, Leo? Are you studying? Are you learning something for work? Are you involved in something in your local community, your local neighbourhood? So it says the house cards represent the area of your life affected by the question or issue. So the 3rd house. The 3rd house is your area of life that contains your innate potential to learn, perhaps by reading, writing, attending a workshop or taking a training course. It also covers education and your local neighbourhood and short trips. What or how you learn was shaped by your childhood and your experience of school. If you were bullied by a teacher or you had a tough time, then you may always feel like you are unintelligent or lacking skill when it comes to learning and education. This may mean that you shy away from any type of learning now. since you don't want to feel that bad again. This card suggests that you should try to rise above that demeaning experience and look again at what you might have been missing. You're in a different place now and may well find that you can enjoy learning or reading and writing after all. Education or a training course may be involved, or perhaps research on the internet. Concrete knowledge or learning of a specific kind is needed or being offered. The matter may also concern your local environment or your neighbours. If you're looking for something, it may well be in your immediate vicinity, and you should have a walk around and keep a careful eye out. Social networking websites are a good source of information and may be of interest now. Siblings or other family members may communicate and confer some fascinating knowledge. For this area of your life includes family other than your parents. Contact with this kinship could be beneficial as you learn something interesting or enlivening, adding to your current knowledge. I see. So, this is definitely a card of learning, isn't it? And perhaps even for some of you, transcending some of those kind of beliefs that you have about yourself and your ability to learn new things. I know that many of us suffered quite difficult times at school where we were told we weren't good enough or stupid or slow, or we were bullied or picked on, and so that kind of inhibited our ability to learn, or we just had difficult childhoods in some way or another that made us lose confidence in ourselves. So these may be areas at the moment that that might resonate for you, Leo. They may be things that you're struggling with at the moment. It may be that you've wanted to learn something new recently, or take on a new project, or apply for a new job, or just get involved in something really, but you've lacked confidence. So I think this card would be encouraging you to try and find a way to cope with that difficulty and to kind of transcend that difficulty, if that's possible for you. Okay. So, Spirit, please, if we could have some further information for Leo. What does Leo need to know at this time, please, Spirit? What would be helpful for Leo to know at this time? Thank you. Okay. My plate back there. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, this is Aquarius energy. So this is difficult energy starting your reading off here, Leo. This is a little bit of uncertainty, conflict. Sometimes a feeling of defeat with this card actually as well, or being taken advantage of in some way or another. That might well resonate in with this card here about your potential to learn, mightn't it? Ooh, another 5, blimey. So this is the 5 of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy, Leo. This is a feeling of poverty, isn't it? This is feeling left out in the cold. Feeling burdened. Yeah. 5s in numerology represent conflict, instability, change, uncertainty. And we've just had 2 5s here, haven't we? We also have the King of Pentacles. Beautiful earth energy here. So this could be Capricorn energy here, potentially. So this is somebody stable and strong and independent. Somebody who enjoys their life, somebody who works hard. What I'm getting a feeling of here, though, generally all round actually, is a kind of a lack of something, a lack of security, a lack of self-belief, perhaps, so far also. But lack, the word lack is coming into my mind. Bless, we have the Page of Cups. This is lovely. I would say this is probably Pisces energy, isn't it? Out of all the watery energy. So this is beautiful. Beautiful emotional energy. This is somebody who wants to be somebody who wants to learn and develop and feel better about themselves and feel better about life. Somebody who wants some emotional contentment, some emotional security. Somebody who's keen to offer those things to somebody else as well. And we have the Four of Swords. So this is Libra energy, and this is a card that would represent rest and reflection, time out really. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy again. So this card always to me has a kind of charitable air to it. This is about the giving and receiving of material things, things of the physical realm. So perhaps sharing, or in need of help, in need of support, financial support. That's very much the feeling I'm getting here actually, Leo, is that there's a real lack and poverty of material wealth and stability and security, and things just not feeling fair, feeling like you're perhaps having to have handouts from other people, feeling quite out of your depth in being able to navigate your way through life. A feeling of really wanting to be so much more than you currently are. There's quite an ambitious feeling to these cards, really. Or an ambition that was never manifest for you, an ambition that never came to fruition, that never became real. This feeling of hard work, but still feeling like you're left out in the cold, still feeling like everything comes hard to you. Feeling not good enough, perhaps also. And I think that this is something that's on your mind a lot of the time at the moment. A lot of the time. What have we got on the bottom of the deck? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So, this is kind of Jupiter energy. Yeah, this is fire energy, the Wheel of Fortune. This is dynamic and ever-changing. Sometimes we're at the top of the wheel, sometimes we're at the bottom of the wheel. this card really is a great teacher of going with the flow, of accepting that life, you can't always be at the top of the wheel, I think. But it's a very positive card. I mean, Jupiter's a planet of good fortune, I think, of opportunities and good fortune. Perhaps this feeling of lack and this feeling of poverty and not being good enough is, at least in part, a state of mind here, Leo. That perhaps there are opportunities being presented to you, but that you're either just not aware of them, or you're so stuck in your kind of thought processes about who you are and your own beliefs about who you are, that you're not able to see some of the opportunities around you. I'm not for any second here trying to say that some of the challenges and struggles that you faced aren't real, because they certainly are. I can see that here and I can feel that here. But sometimes we end up living out some of the limitations and patterns from our childhood, and we end up living those things out in our more adult life. We carry those things with us and they become limiting for us. They prevent us from learning. They prevent us from reaching our potential. And the card we've got here, the third house, is all about reaching your potential, isn't it? Yeah. So these are difficult cards here, Leo. This is not the bright, cheery set of cards that I was hoping to find here for you. But perhaps this is something necessary. This is perhaps something that you need to address in your life, is your own self-limiting beliefs about who you are and what you're capable of, Leo. Yeah. Let's draw some more tarot cards and see if we can get any more messages or any more of a feel for this situation for you. So Spirit, please, do we have any further messages for Leo here? What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Thank you. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So this is the Nine of Pentacles here. Now this is a person that has worked very hard in their life, has prioritised the things that they want, has been very focused about the things that they want. This is Virgo. This is somebody who enjoys having nice things, who enjoys being comfortable. I just think it's tricky, this card, because some people might interpret this card as being somebody too material, somebody too concerned with having nice things. But I think this person is generous and open-minded and enjoys their home life, really. This is somebody who really does enjoy their home life. And the things that they have around them don't have to be expensive things, but they're things that mean something to this person. They're things that have value and meaning to you personally, rather than necessarily being about money and the cost of things. You know, there's a great deal of work that would have gone on to get to this level in a person's life of being comfortable and stable like this. This would have required some planning, some preparation, some kind of focus and thought process around achieving goals. You know, unless you're very, very lucky or fortunate in life, you don't just arrive in this position. This is something that you have to work at, and you work at it by having the right thoughts and feelings around a situation. So perhaps this Five of Swords energy here, of feeling defeated, perhaps you have tried to be this person and it just feels like it's not working out for you. You know, I would say that the Nine of Pentacles here has quite an abundant mindset. This is somebody who is not limiting themselves in their thought processes. This is somebody who believes in themselves, who believes that they matter and that they're worth it and that they deserve to be comfortable and stable and have the things that they want in life. And there's nothing selfish about that. That, you know, that's a healthy energy to be sat in, I think. This feeling that you deserve a level of comfort or a level of stability and security in your life. That's not selfish. What else have we got here? We've got another 5. We've got, look at that, wow. 2 5 of Pentacles have come out at the same time. Wow. Blimey. So, there is very definitely a feeling of hardship, feeling beaten up, having to force yourself. There's a level of despair and hardship here in these 2 cards, I have to say, Leo. Perhaps this feeling of that things are never going to improve for you. Feeling like you're always looking for help outside of yourself. It's interesting, isn't it? In this Rider-Waite deck here, we have people trudging through the snow past the church, but here we have the person perhaps being helped by somebody from the church. You know, this poor injured person here. Perhaps they have made it to the church, to the glowing lights and the warmth of the church, and they found that little bit of comfort. They found that little bit of security for themselves. Somebody to ease their burden somewhat. And that is what I'm feeling here, actually, Leo, is that it's like you want somebody or you need somebody to ease your burden for you. And I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just wondering, how much you've actually looked inside for these things that you need. What else have we got? Oh wow, we've got you. I was talking about strength earlier, wasn't I, with the 3rd house card here, the astrology card. Strength. We've got that here with the King of Pentacles. So that's a very, very positive combination. That's lovely, actually. So this is about digging deep, isn't it? The Strength card is about tackling your fears, tackling your worries, conquering your own self-limiting beliefs. You know, the Strength card is about the battles that we do within, the battles that we do with ourselves, the things that we have to overcome within ourselves. There's certainly a picture forming here, isn't there, Leo? What else do we have? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo. So this is working really hard at something, trying to perfect something, trying to master something. This is kind of the Apprentice card. So learning. We've got that here with the Page of Cups, haven't we? I've got so many different thoughts mulling round my head, so many conflicting thoughts and feelings about these cards. It's hard to know. They're quite fleeting in my head as well. They're quite fleeting, and it's hard to sort of grasp onto any of them to tell you what I'm feeling. What else have we got? We've got the King of Cups. So this is Cancer energy, which is beautiful there with the Four of Swords. What's the last card here? The Queen of Cups. Gorgeous, gorgeous, watery, emotional energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords, which is very, very positive also. This is Aquarius energy. This is moving away from things that are negative, things that are disruptive, things that are challenging or upsetting or negative in any way, influences within your life. So let's have a look at these cards as I've got them all on the table now. I feel very strongly that you're not where you want to be in life, Leo. That actually many aspects of your life are not where you would like them to be. Perhaps your job, your romantic relationships, your housing, your financial situation. Yeah. We've got a lot of Pentacles energy here on the table, so this is making me think very strongly that most of the things that are concerning you in life at the moment are things to do with the material of your life. They're to do with your ability to earn money, your ability to look after yourself, to set goals for yourself, to achieve things. I just feel very strongly that at this current time you're so far from where you want to be in life. And I do, excuse me, and I do see that as being in large part to do with things from your childhood. It feels like very early on in your life you learn that you either weren't good enough or that you weren't going to get what you wanted no matter how hard you tried, that things were just out of your reach, that you always needed to kind of look outside of yourself for help. Saying that, I can see here that you're a very generous person in yourself. I think you're very kind and very helpful, very nurturing towards your family, and the people that you care about. But I think you just feel out of your depth in life, really, to be honest. Yeah. I think there's many things that you would like to achieve. And I think it's like you've got your eye on a certain position in life that you would like to be. And I think at the moment it just feels like you might feel that you're a long way from that position. I think you may have suffered some ill health recently. I mean, that, we've got that here twice on the table, haven't we, with the Five of Pentacles. You may actually have even suffered some quite significant ill health in your lifetime. Things that have held you back. Things that have limited your ability to reach your own potential. Yeah. And I do feel very much actually that you've been quite down on yourself about these things. I think there's been a lot of digging deep, hasn't there? Yeah. But I have to say, the two cards that we've got at the bottom of the deck here, which I often think is just what might be hidden about a situation or something that you can't quite see, or really just the crux of the matter. And we've got two very, very positive cards here. As I said, the Wheel of Fortune, we can't always be at the top of the wheel, but this wheel is in movement. It's in constant movement. And if you go with the flow, before you know it, you'll be opening and allowing other opportunities, and you'll be back at the top of the wheel again. And then we've got the Six of Wands here, haven't we? This moving away from difficult times. And I would say that this is perhaps moving away from your own self-limiting beliefs about who you are and what you can achieve in life, about where you're going. In the background of this card here, this person is on their way to somewhere, aren't they? They're moving away from troubled waters onto calmer waters, and they're on their way to somewhere. There's quite a protective element about this card again as well. And I see that a lot here in your cards, actually. Leo, this kind of protective element. I see it here in the Five of Pentacles. I can see it here in the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Page, Queen and King of Cups also. So there's a great desire here to be loved and to love, to be secure, to be happy, to be well. Perhaps just for once in your life, just to have some good fortune is how it might feel as well also. That things might just go your way. Yeah, what did it say in here? Let's have a read of that again. This was encouraging you to spend some time with your family, not necessarily your parents, but perhaps brothers or sisters or other extended family. This card very definitely suggested that you should try to rise above any demeaning experiences that you might have had in life, and appreciate that you're in a different place now, and that you might actually enjoy learning something new now. That perhaps your local library or the internet might be of help to you at this time. There was also something here about having a walk around and keeping a careful eye out. So I don't know, that, there can be all kinds of synchronicities that come to us if we're actually open to them. And I think that's a big, big thing here, actually, is about being open to life. about being open to yourself, to what you're capable of, to what you are able to achieve, and to have a focus about where you're heading, about where you want to be, what you want to achieve in your life. Yeah. So I don't think I can get any more messages from this, really. I wish that what I had to say was more positive for you, Leo, but it's also not negative. I mean, these cards are not negative. They're just highlighting some of the struggles that you've faced in life. But really, this is all an opportunity to go with the flow and to get back on that wheel of fortune, and to see what life has to offer you, to continue to grow and learn within yourself. There's a lot here about inner work, you know, strength. The Strength card is a card of inner work. The King and Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups will be very interested in inner development, self-development. There's a lot of energy here around the sharing of resources, the giving and receiving and sharing of resources, of being open to opportunities for help where you need it, and to also provide help to other people in any way that you can. But yeah, while this is not an ecstatically happy set of cards, this is not all doom and gloom. This is an opportunity I see here for you, Leo. So, let's give my last deck a shuffle, and I shall ask the universe for some advice for you. I will ask Spirit for some advice for you about the way forward, given what we've uncovered here in your cards, Leo. So, Spirit, please, what does Leo need to hear at this time? What would be good advice for Leo at this time? Thank you. Wow. Reach for the stars. There you go. That fits in really well with this energy, doesn't it? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, Leo. Let's have a look. 62, that's almost the last card. The message is clear. You're an instrument of divine creativity, and you are being called upon to live up to your true heritage. So your soul's purpose right now is to fully claim your unlimited potential by directing your thoughts and emotions solely towards your highest dreams. Support your vision by stabilizing and strengthening your body with a healthy diet and regular exercise. Augment your mental facilities by taking command of your thoughts, focusing only on a positive outcome. Don't be swept away by the negative waves of despair that travel the planet. Separate yourself from the unconscious masses and energetically claim and express your divinity. Be brilliant and reach for the stars. Well, that was all here, wasn't it? Your potential, about claiming your potential. Yes. So there we go, Leo. Although there's some difficult energy in these cards, I do feel that there is a shift here for you, Leo. I think that you're aware of many of the issues here, and I think that you're aware of what holds you back in life and what you need to focus on. I think these cards are calling for a great deal of mindfulness, aren't they? about being in the present and not allowing yourself to be dragged down a rabbit hole of negativity or despair or fear, and to stay in the moment and to recognize fully what's going on for you in that moment. So there we go. This reading is all about reaching your true potential, Leo. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that that was helpful for you in some way. I hope that it resonated for you in some way. If it did, please leave me a thumbs up. I would love some comments. I really, really do enjoy hearing feedback about my readings. Otherwise, I'm just sat here talking to myself. So I would really appreciate any kind of feedback. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so, because it really helps my channel to grow and it helps me to grow. But thanks so much for being here, especially if you sat through till the end, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.